Misses the chippy right there. Leonard against Stevenson. Right side, Leonard. 1:09 left here in the opening quarter. And the wing jumper offline. Pass to Davis. Stevenson outside. Three-pointer. Another three for Sacramento.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Stolen by Collison. On the wing, Stevenson. Covered by Mills. Offensive rebound. Spurs trail by 4. And it's Leonard, top of the key. He kicks it to West. Puts it up from 12. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. 27 seconds left to play here in the first. Dishes it to McLemore. He feeds it to Davis. Inside. Passes to Collison. It's Davis on the wing. That three off the mark. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And Davis sends it back. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Nobody near Leonard. And all ran that time before dropping in. Leonard's got his second bucket of the game to go. Tie game in San Antonio. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And the San Antonio Spurs have really popularized that unselfish offensive style of play.
Attack and find the open teammate, not try to solve problems.
There's a lot to be said for knowing, Greg, who you are and what your game plan is, and there may be no other team that gets that better than the San Antonio Spurs.
And Kevin, it helps to have that core of Manu, Tony, and Timmy there as the foundation, and coaches on the floor for each new wave of players that come on board, whether it's Leonard or Splitter, Mills, Green, or any of the other role players that have come through this Spurs organization.
And thanks for joining us again as we get set to continue our broadcast of the Western Conference semifinals. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
Mills and Manu at the guards. Cole Aldrich is out there with Sanders. And it's Green in at the small forward. That's the San Antonio 5. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs got down to business. He ended with 47 points, and as always, piling up rebound after rebound as well. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Stevenson drives in. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his shooting one.
Sacramento leading by 11. Stevenson with it. 6 points for him. Davis with a screen on Parker. And McLemore kicks to AC. Rebound by Aldrich. San Antonio's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And Davis sends it back. And that one's good. Parker. Sacramento's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Stevenson outside. Blair, the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Leonard attacking. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Leonard's got 7.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
On deep, McLemore. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Stevenson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Sacramento. Spurs trail by 10. And Parker, here we go. West, that's good.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Here is Stevenson. He's got 6. He dishes it to AC. Here's the feed to Davis. Poked loose. Leonard with the steal. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. Can't hit. So the Kings will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Cauley-Stein with the screen for McLemore. On the wing, Stevenson. The 8-footer. Here's Davis, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And what a tremendous game for Davis. He's got 12 rebounds, and he's been a brick wall today with all those blocks.
You got that right. He's giving them serious doubts about bringing the ball to the rim.
San Antonio trailing here. Oh, here's Parker. 12 points for him. Feeds it to Aldridge. Now Mills. To the middle. Off the screen. They grab their own miss. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Kings leading now by 6. Stevenson outside. Davis sets a screen. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Now when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Control the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
And he gets it to go.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
Spurs trail by 7. Parker right side. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
Here's Davis. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
44 seconds left now here in the second. Parker against Stevenson. Here's Aldridge, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got assist number 8 now on the night. Sacramento leading by 5. Stevenson outside. Back to Davis. Stevenson outside. 5 on the clock. And the shot falls short this time.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
And that one's good. Parker.
Nice job there to shake free of the defense and then drain the J.
Stevenson outside. And a pretty tightly contested game.
Well, Tim, and looking...
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2.
Tremendous output from Parker. He's got 16 points and 8 down. He's having a great passing game and is knocking down those foul shots as well.
Not to mention just the overall fundamentals that he's put on display here today.
On the court for Sacramento, Allison runs the point with McLemore at the 2. Davis is out there with DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Singler in at the 3 spot. Kings leading now by 3. Collison kicks to Davis. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And now the fast break, Ginobili with the ball. And there's the call on Ginobili. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Sacramento's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And McLemore kicks to Collison. Cousins with a screen for Collison. Singler left side. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. And it's an 8-point Sacramento lead. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Parker kicks to Leonard. Now the pass to Sanders. And the rejection by Cousins. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Clock at 2. Leonard with the ball. Singler covering. That's good. And that's now 9 points for Leonard. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. A drive by Collison. Misses from short range. Spurs trail by 6. Parker passes to Leonard. Spurs passing it around. And finished off by Sanders.
Well, what a smart pass that time by Aldridge.
Here's Collison. He has 7. Pass to Davis.
You got it. Get the ball inside.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Cut the bucket. And it's 8 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Back to Collison. Stolen by Ginobili. Outside Leonard. Takes it from 10. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. 11 points for Leonard. And on the screen now is the 2K rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Number 1, Darren Collison. Kings leading now by 4.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Cousins with a screen for Collison. No good from Cousins.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Aldridge wide open. He fires. Aldridge can't get that one to fall.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
McLemore dishes to Davis. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And an instant reaction to that call from the fans.
Well, you know, they can be very vociferous when they disagree, and that whistle did not go over well with the crowd.
One more time, keep it going for your Silver Dancers.
Ginobili left side. Here's Aldridge. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
And McLemore kicks to Davis. Can't get it to go. Good D by Sanders.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Aldridge, the pass to Ginobili. Sanders against Davis. Lock at 6. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the foul that goes against Sacramento. The Spurs have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. Daniel Green. He's checked in for San Antonio. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Kings have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Davis against Sanders. Davis dishes to Singler. Here's Cousins. Knocks down the 10-footer. Cousins has got 10 points in the game.
The defense just too soft on that possession. You have to be closer and contest at the rim.
Here's Leonard. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Sacramento leading by 4. It's Davis on the wing. Aldridge is covering. The drive by Collison. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. This is his first chance at the line tonight. No good on the free throw. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Larry Sanders. Good on the second free throw. Here's Parker. He's got 16. Kicks it to Aldridge. Now the dish to Duncan. Aldridge is screened. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Duncan.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Davis. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got 3 rebounds now in this one. And Parker, here we go. Outside Aldridge to tie. It's hauled in by the Kings. Cousins has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Davis sets a screen. Now here's McLemore, guarded by Green. And McLemore kicks to Singler. Clock at 4. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Some great play by Kawhi Leonard tonight. He has 11 points, and he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
Sacramento making a switch here. Collison's out there. Singler. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Kings.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
Spurs trail by 4. Parker outside. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Kings leading now by 3. Parker with the steal. Takes it from 10. And it falls over the rim and in. Parker's got 19 points.
Wow, I'm surprised he took that shot, but he has a huge size disadvantage in that matchup. But tremendous job to knock that one down.
And McLemore kicks to Davis. Fires from the wing. That's good from McLemore on the assist by Davis. 16 points for Ben McLemore. And here is Parker. 19 points in the game. Down low. And Davis sends it back. To the inside. Singler. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. West is checked in for San Antonio. Mills comes in for Parker. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Sacramento. Lance Stevenson comes in for Ben McLemore. Duncan against Collison. The drive by Collison. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Spurs working the ball around now. Unloads from 13. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. That's 10 points for David West.
My, he is so adept at finishing in the low post.
Collison with it. 8 points for him. Davis sets a screen. Takes a shot at the elbow. And they double up Davis. Just 3 to shoot. T2 from Collison. With 1 on the clock and finished off by Davis.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound, a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
Now here's Collison. Davis sets a screen. Collison the pass to Davis. Offline from the top of the key.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Kings leading now by 3. Outside Collison. Collison off the pick from Davis. Pass to Cauley-Stein. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's speed. Davis has got his 5th assist in this one.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Here's Duncan, and Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. And the Spurs making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. And Mills kicks to Leonard. That one off the back iron and out.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
There's the pick. Stevenson outside. Fires the 3. Count that one. And now it's an 8-point Sacramento lead.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Now Mills. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. He kicks it to West. To halt the run. They get it back. A second chance effort. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Freak number 1. For San Antonio, they have gone 9 of 13 from the line. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for the Spurs. And the Kings also making a change. Quincy Azee's checked in for Nick Collison. Sacramento leading by 6. To the middle, here's Davis, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
Yeah, you know, their lead's increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is starting to play out now. So we'll see if they can close it out.
It's Ginobili with the drive. Second chance shot, and Davis sends it back. A shot's good from Aldridge. And there's a minute 45 left here in the third quarter. Outside Collison. Davis sets a screen. Collison with it, and it's Aldridge picking him up. Stevenson against Ginobili. 5 to shoot. And Davis gets it to go on the assist from Stevenson. Stevenson's got 6 assists here tonight. Spurs trail by 8. West a screen on Collison. And Mills kicks to Aldridge. Here's West. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be Lance Stevenson.
Boy, a good night so far for West. 10 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
He's not afraid to mix it up there in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work.
The Spurs making a switch here. Sanders is checked in, and a change for the Kings. DeJuan Blair, he's checked in for Cauley Stein. Ginobili with the steal. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up, and the shot is good. Leonard's got 14 points.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Leonard with the steal. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Poked away. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Mills.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job. That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Ginobili up top. He's guarded by Stevenson. Leonard on the wing. Here's West. Missed it, even after all those chances. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Kings. All right, the 4th quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great on the Spurs with some changes. Duncan, he's checked in for Sanders. And it's Green in for Parker. Then for the Kings, Davis is checked in for Blair. And it's Collison in for Lance Stevenson. Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Duncan is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Green in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5. To take the lead. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Shot clock at 6. Singler for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Outside Leonard, beyond the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Here's McLemore. Unloads from 9. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from DeMarcus Cousins.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Here's Aldridge. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Davis dishes to Singler. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Cousins with a screen on Green. Davis, the pass to Cousins. And McLemore kicks to Davis. No good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Green dishes to Ginobili. Fires for 3. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Ginobili. And that's 15 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Tony Parker's checked in for Green. Here's Davis. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
It's Parker with the drive. Aldridge. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Collison against Parker. Davis setting the pick for Collison. And Cousins kicks to Singler. Back to Cousins. And stolen by Aldridge. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And it's now 23 points for Tony Parker.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
And here's Leonard from three. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Aldridge has got his fourth assist in this one. Here's Davis. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Shot from 12. And the rejection by Cousins. And he gets it to go. Duncan's got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs. For Sacramento, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Parker against Collison. Dishes it to Cousins. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Cousins has got 10 points here in the second half. Spurs leading by 9. Parker kicks to Duncan. He feeds it to Ginobili. To the paint. Here's Aldridge. Davis with some nice D.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Davis sets a screen. Collison with it. He's picked up by Parker. Cousins the pass to Davis. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Davis has got 8 points in the quarter.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
San Antonio with the timeout.
You're starting to feel it from deep. Let's tighten up our pressure on the perimeter. And
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an
give up
update.
the drive.
Thanks, guys. I was
Have
able
to
to hear
rotate
Greg
on the weak side to
Popovich
get there.
coaching his team during that last break. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
The Kings trail by 7. Passes it to Collison. He dishes it to Cousins. Inside, Davis, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
Simply phenomenal, Greg, the effort we've seen from both sides here.
Nobody near Parker, and right on target. Good. Parker's got 9 points now in just the second half. Sacramento's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter, and finished off by Davis.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Parker outside. Aldridge with a screen on Collison. Can't capitalize on the good pick.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Davis sets a screen. Collison dishes to Davis. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Now just a 3-point Spurs lead.
And now, your Spurs team. Go Spurs, go!
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Collison against Parker. Collison kicks to Cousins. Sacramento moving it around. Outside Collison. Back to Davis. From the wing. It's hauled in by Ginobili. San Antonio leading by 3. Out left to the wing. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Here's Sanders. Money!
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Screened by Sanders. Parker outside. Ginobili outside. Kept alive, and Sanders throws it down.
That is a booming putback. Step aside, fellas.
They wanted nothing to do with him there.
At least not with the ball in his hands and the rim in his sight.
Here's Cousins, and the rejection by Sanders. And that's an intentional foul. Here's Leonard. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
At the line for 2.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Collison kicks to Davis. Wide open. Connects. And stolen by Singler. 6 feet out. Buries it. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at 1 game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
David, obviously a very productive second unit. How does that change this basketball team when they play like that?
I mean, they set the tone. We're a very deep team. Our bench is going to have an advantage most nights.
David, thank you. Kevin, depth always important in the NBA.
Doris, thank you as always. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Clark, Greg, and
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Tony Parker. He had a tremendous first. For this broadcast of round 2 of the NBA playoffs. For myself, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a great evening, everybody.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports, about to tip off the pivotal Game 3 in these conference semifinals. Alongside Shaq and Kenny, Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against the Sacramento Kings in their house, Sleep Train Arena. And guys, for the Kings, they lost Game 2 in a close one. Sometimes a random bounce can make the difference, but they're looking to take matters into their own hands tonight. And after stealing one on the road, they've put themselves in the driver's seat. Shaq, how big is this home court advantage in the series right now?
It's big, Ernie. They're in a really good position if they win here tonight. This game is obviously not technically a must-win for either team, but it will certainly be a pivotal game when we look back at the series.
What kind of a game will it be?
Pivotal. Pivotal.
I agree with you.
P-I-B-B-O-B-O-L. Pivotal.
We're here in California's capital, Sacramento, and a look here at the Capitol building. Here in Sacramento, already a fever pitch in a sold-out arena. Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Western Conference semifinal. We'll be bringing you another exciting broadcast of NBA playoff basketball right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. Take a look at the Kings. They've been dynamite here in the playoffs, having lost just one game so far.
You know, anytime you're going on the road, the first two games, realistically, you're hoping to get a split. So I'm sure they're happy with where they stand. They've stolen home court advantage. Now they need this one. They got to get greedy.
Yeah, you know what? Despite getting the split, I still have them as the underdog in this series, Greg. I mean, it's a very good team they're up against, and they're just not going to lay.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for San Antonio, Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Sanders out there with LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Parker in at the one spot. Shot's good.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Outside Aldridge. The 19-footer is on the money.
He's got so much junk in his trunk, he'll find a way to hurt you.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And Doris Burke caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. Doris?
Getting home court advantage back is what makes this game absolutely critical in his opinion. He said the guys know what we have to do. We're determined to regain the advantage that we had worked so hard to get in the regular season. It was easy to see just how important this game is to him, and history tells us to all teams, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. Here's Collison after the made shot from Manu Ginobili. And it's Zingler in the corner. Leonard with the steal. Parker outside. And Leonard has it in the corner. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for San Antonio.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
That's good. Parker's got his first 2 points of the night.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Outside Collison to the inside. Can they get it? And Cousins with the lay-in.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
To the middle. Here's Sanders. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Can't remember the last time they missed one. Remarkable shooting here.
Now here's Collison. Dishes it to Davis. And stolen by Aldridge. And Parker, here we go. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. McLemore with the ball. Picked up by Ginobili. Here's Cousins. Takes it off the glass. Cousins has got 6.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Collison against Parker. Shoots from 12. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Kings trail by 6. Collison kicks to Davis. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Ginobili.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
Well, Greg, you know, there's no question about that. You played on a tough physical Knicks team during your NBA career, and that would fall right in line with a smart, strong foul right there.
I agree. Very good point.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Now here's Collison. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Sacramento again missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Spurs shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Kings trail by 8. Singler outside. Down low, and they double up Davis. Collison against Parker. Left side Collison. Back to Davis. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Aldridge. Parker kicks to Leonard. Back to Parker. Right side Leonard. Parker outside. And Davis sends it back.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And McLemore kicks to Davis. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. The 4th spot held by Ben McLemore.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
Spurs leading by 6. Parker outside. Floats one, and he lays it up and in. Parker's got his second bucket tonight.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Davis setting the pick for Collison. He dishes it to Davis. And Ginobili pulls it down.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
It's deflected. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Here's Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. That's now 8 points for Leonard.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
The Kings making a switch here. Kings check in. Then for the Spurs. Duncan comes in for Larry Sanders. And it's Green in for Manu Ginobili. Collison dishes to Cousins. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Cousins has got 8 points. San Antonio leading by 8. Parker passes to Green. Now the feed to Aldridge. The dish to Parker. Wide open. And the jumper is on the mark. He has 6.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
No, to the contrary. They haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play both ends of the floor.
Now here's McLemore. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Kings moving the ball around. Stevenson with a clean look. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And so it's San Antonio with it. They're leading by 8. They won their last game Monday night.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game. at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Now, here's Stevenson after the miss from Tim Duncan. Stevenson with it. Leonard picks him up. Collison kicks to Davis. Collison dishes to Davis. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Collison. Fires the 3. Shot is no good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Green left side. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 7th assist in the game. The Kings trail by 10. McLemore, the pass to Collison. Screen by Cousins. Collison kicks to Davis. Davis with a screen on Parker. Collison. That doesn't go either for Collison.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
And now Collison pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And that one's good. Collison's got his first 2 points.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
Parker kicks to Green. The pass to Aldridge. 14 feet away. That's short off the rim.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Kings shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. Then for the Spurs, West is checked in for Aldridge. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Spurs leading by 6. Mills with it. Inside. That's good from West on the assist by Mills.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passing. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that 2-hand.
Now, here's Mills. Screen by Duncan. Goes up on the high post. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Stevenson against Leonard. West with the steal. Green up on top. West outside. There's the screen. Right side Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Leonard playing extremely well. He's already up to 11 points. And he's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
Spurs leading by 9. Mills dishes to Leonard. West right side. And stolen by Cauley-Stein. Collison the pass to McLemore. Outside Collison. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Collison's got his second bucket tonight.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
And it's West missing.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Now here's Collison. And they double up Davis. Stevenson kicks to Cauley-Stein. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Shots good by Mills.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Collison dishes to Davis. And here's Stevenson for 3. That's good. Stevenson's got 5 points so far.
How How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Now here's Mills. He's covered by Collison. West gets to Duncan. And stolen by Cauley Stein. And the Kings pushing it up now. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Davis missing.
Boy, that's a tough one. But he did all he could there, using the leaner to get the shot off.
And Mills kicks to Leonard. With 4 seconds on the clock. And Davis sends it back. They get it back. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Spurs lead by 6. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And Tim Duncan closing out what's been a remarkable career, a Hall of Fame career. We heard from teammate Manu Ginobili about what Tim's meant to the San Antonio Spurs. Well, as Manu saying, Duncan, no doubt the long-term face of the Spurs franchise and arguably their best player ever, which brings up the conversation, Greg, of where he stands all-time league-wide.
Well, he's right there. And listen, let's give him a little more credit.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Blair. Davis comes in for Nick Collison. Quincy Acy's checked in for Kyle Singler. And it's Ben McLemore in for Darren Collison. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Aldridge. Aldridge comes in for West. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And Parker's subbed in for Patty Mills. Davis, he's in at the 4 spot. McLemore is out there with Lance Stevenson. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Acy in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs got down to business. He ended with 41 points and was his usual self on the defensive end as well. A lot of blocks from him, something we're accustomed to. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hits file. No doubt about it.
Here's Stevenson.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Pass to McLemore. Davis with a screen on Leonard. McLemore, the pass to Davis. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Spurs leading by 4. Now, here's Parker. He's got 8. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Parker. Stolen by Stevenson.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
He kicks to Cousins. Rebounded by the Spurs. Outside, Green. He feeds it to Parker. Duncan against Davis. Duncan kicks to Parker. 5 on the clock. Outside, Green. Lets it go with a 3. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 8th assist in the game. The Kings trail by 7. And here's Stevenson. He's got 11. High post Cousins. To the paint, Davis. And that one is hammered home.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
Parker kicks to Duncan. Takes it off the glass.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
They set the screen. Stevenson kicks to Cousins. To the paint. Kings moving the ball around. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Freak number 1. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for the Kings. Spurs leading by 7. Parker outside. Aldridge with a screen on Stevenson. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Fades back. There's the bucket. Good. Aldridge has got 4 this quarter.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Davis drives in. No luck. Now San Antonio takes it the other way.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing him.
Aldridge a screen. Parker double team. Shoots off the step back. It's hauled in by the Kings. Mark some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
3 from Stevenson. Rebound San Antonio. Leonard's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
McLemore with the ball. Now Green defending. And Davis puts it in. 1:21 left in the first half of basketball. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Already he has 5 turnovers so far. It's not the strongest game for him in that regard.
The Kings making a switch here. Collison's out there. Davis sets a screen. The drive by Collison. Duncan with the block. But they'll get another chance. And it's Stevenson missing.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Parker. Left block shot on the way. And Aldridge the basket on the assist by Parker.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Stevenson outside. Davis dishes to Stevenson. Good on the three-point shot. Stevenson's got 14 points.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. And you're right on that. But these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire, and they've yet to find the match. That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. Both teams will make substitutions. The Kings have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. Here's Mills. From deep. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. It's San Antonio leading by 3. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Some ground for you to make up, no doubt, here in the first half. What are the areas you need to improve on to get back even with them?
Thanks for joining us again as we get set to continue our broadcast of the Western Conference semifinals. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Just a dominating performance in the post by him so far. Just tearing them to shreds when he gets it inside.
Yeah, and getting it to him is the only hard part, fellas. I mean, once he has it, he's automatic. Forget about it. He can do work down there.
On the court for San Antonio, the timeless Parker and Manu are the 1 and the 2. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Sanders in at the 5, home in the paint. Leonard with this screen on Collison. Singler against Leonard. Pass to Sanders. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Cousins has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Outside Collison. Collison off the pick from Davis. And it's Singler in the corner for the lead. Davis kicks to Singler. Passes it to Cousins. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way. No doubt they've been winning on the back.
Parker's shot is off.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him. You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Yes, and the foul. It's on Darren Collison.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
You got it. Get the ball inside.
Kicks it to Cousins. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Parker kicks to Leonard. With the fadeaway. That's tipped, but he recovers it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sanders.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
Collison against Ginobili. Outside, Davis. Launches it. Rebound by Parker.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
San Antonio again missing. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Leonard with the steal. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Make some noise. Let's hear it for your Sacramento Kings dance team.
And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Parker against Collison. Feeds to Cousins. 18 feet out. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. 20 points for DeMarcus Cousins. To the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what George Karl was saying to the team. He was intent on running the offense through DeMarcus Cousins. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
Collison, no good.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Parker against Stevenson. Parker passes to Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Style and grace from Kawhi Leonard on that one.
Collison dishes to Cousins. Davis kicks to Cousins. Kings moving the ball around. Collison, the pass to Cousins. Inside, Davis. And it's sent back by Aldridge. In transition, here comes San Antonio. It's taken away by Collison. Dishes to Davis. Again, the miss by the Kings. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Sanders with a screen on Collison. Parker double team. Here's Leonard. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Leonard's got 17.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
And Ginobili wide open. He shoots. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. The Kings trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something right. And the rejection by Leonard. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. Good. And that's now 19 points for Kawhi Leonard. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten down in transition.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
The feed to Parker. Looking for Aldridge, he gets it there. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Boy, look at the night for LaMarcus Aldridge. He has 8 points and 2 steals as well. He's been an intimidator down low. Even if a shot gets over him, he's pulling down the board.
And Clark, he's just in a total zone right now. We talk about zones for shooting. This guy is in a zone in terms of controlling the paint.
And the Kings making a change here. Blair's checked in. Then for the Spurs. Duncan, he's checked in for Sanders. Green comes in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Mills in for Parker. Back to Collison. 6 to shoot. From the line, Green with the block. He dishes it to Mills. Aldridge kicks to Mills. On the wing, Green. To the paint, here's Aldridge. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Davis sets a screen. The drive by Collison. The dish to Blair. Lets it go from 11. Duncan with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Duncan. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Davis. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Collison. 6 points for him. Now here's McLemore outside. No good on the buzzer beater. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Spurs out in front. Ending the third quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Collison runs the point with McLemore at the 2. Davis is out there with Nick Collison. And it's Cousins in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Collison dishes to McLemore. Screen by Cousins. And McLemore kicks to Collison. Here's Cousins. And stolen by Aldridge. Ginobili the pass to Leonard.
Sacramento foul. That's his first personal foul.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
2 shots.
Leonard hits them both. Collison with it. Outside, Davis. Back to Collison. Sacramento moving it around. Outside Collison. The pass to Cousins. He kicks it to Davis. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Leonard. Darren Collison pulls it in. Collison's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Davis, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Mark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
Here's Aldridge. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Parker against Collison.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Pass to Cousins. Here's Davis, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Davis has got 4 this quarter.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
Parker dishes to Leonard. Good on the 3-point shot. Leonard's got 28 points for the game.
Just too dangerous of a shooter to leave alone from beyond the arc.
Collison kicks to Davis. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that 2-hand.
Leonard the pass to Aldridge. 18 feet out. The shot misses. So the Kings will take it the other way. Collison kicks to Davis.
Get the ball inside.
McLemore dishes to Davis. Pass to McLemore. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got 3 assists tonight.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Leonard with the screen on Collison. Leonard with no one around. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. First one falls for him.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which is giving him some free throw opportunities.
Singler, he's checked in for Nick Collison. The Kings trail by 10.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Now here's Collison.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. That's good from Davis on the assist by Collison. Collison's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The Kings have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Davis sets a screen. And Aldridge comes over to help. And Davis, here we go. Sanders with the steal. Leonard against Singler. Leonard, no luck.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Outside Collison. He feeds it to Cousins. 6 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup. Cousins has got 22 points.
Excellent feed from D.C., Darren Collison.
Parker passes to Ginobili. Kicks to Sanders. Parker outside. The drive by Aldridge. Good. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Davis kicks to McLemore. Barry Sanders grabs the miss.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Nice shot by Ginobili.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
For Sacramento, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And here's McLemore. Passes it to Collison. And the rejection by Sanders. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Parker leading the charge. And he gets it to go. Parker's got the lead up to 13 now for the Spurs.
He's got a nice soft touch with that floater and used it beautifully right there.
Get the ball inside.
The drive by Collison. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Tries from 10. Ginobili. That's good. Ginobili's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
Duncan, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Here's Davis. Deflects the pass, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
McLemore, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. And that's 11 points for Ben McLemore. San Antonio leading by 13. Parker kicks to Duncan. Outside Leonard. Screen by Duncan. It's Ginobili outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him. He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
Outside Leonard. Feeds it to Ginobili. It's stolen by Davis. For the finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Duncan dishes to Parker. And the rejection by Cousins. To the paint. It's tipped. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Talk about a terrific game for Davis. 11 rebounds and some big-time point production as well.
You know what? He's getting to the line. He's passing. He's really just converting in both those areas. He has been money.
Yeah, exactly. And it's really old-school basketball, and you know how that is. Certain parts of the game never go out of style. They're always relevant, and he's excelled in those areas today.
Collison, the pass to McLemore. Cousins with a screen for Davis. Singler for three, and that one's good. Singler's got 9 points here in the second half.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Ginobili outside. 6 on the shot clock. To Sanders, and that one is stuffed right through.
What a pass by the fearless Manu Ginobili. Great teamwork.
The Kings trail by 12, and they double up Davis. Outside Collison. Dishes it to McLemore. And Cousins kicks to Davis, and he gets it to go. Davis has got 33 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Collison against Ginobili. Davis dishes to Collison. Back to Davis. The kick out to Collison. Down low. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Yeah, and that was the only thing that could have brought him back in this game. Everything had to start dropping. And boy, have they gotten on a roll.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He likes how they're playing, so simply said, hey, let's keep it rolling. Let's make the most of it and even this series off. We'll see if they can get the job done, Kevin.
Here's Sanders, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's going to be on Freak.
Check out the game for Sanders. He has 8 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
A drive by Collison to the middle, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Ginobili the pass to Sanders. Duncan high post. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Cousins, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
It's Parker with the drive. No dice from the high post. The Kings trail by 5.
You got it. Get the ball inside.
And McLemore kicks to Collison. Here's Cousins. The shot's good. Collison making the play. 27 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Out to the right wing. Here's Duncan. Rebound by the Kings.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Outside Collison. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Well, so far he hasn't been able to get to the line like he did in the first. The defense is playing him a little bit smarter, backing off of him a bit and defending without foul.
And both free throws good for Davis.
No problem for him there. You just know what the result's going to be when he steps to the line in a tight game like this.
Parker outside. The 19-foot shot. Great D that time from Collison. Sacramento's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Davis, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation. Needed those and got it. Terrific job at the line under pressure.
Collison against Parker. With some arc. Cannot hit. Great D that time from Collison. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Kings moving the ball around. McLemore dishes to Cousins. Sinks it.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
They are on the ropes, and it is time to put them away. Freak, we're putting it in your hands. Deliver the knockout blow. Let's finish this and get out of here.
It's stolen by Davis. 1 second separating the shot clock and game time. And he commits the intentional foul. It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a two-possession game.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Parker kicks to Duncan. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Sacramento, Darren Collison.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
The free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
Parker passes to Sanders. There's the feed to Ginobili. And it's Sanders, top of the key. There's Parker with the 3. No good. So the Kings win it. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it's sure.